Today we are doing another guide on how to make money in GTA 5, and we're going to be focusing in on the special cargo business. It's a very profitable way to make money in GTA 5, and hopefully this video will help you guys out make the most amount of money possible. I hope you enjoy, and let's get it started. We're going to split this up into 3 different segments. The first one is going to be buying your warehouse and CEO office. Now it's very important that you guys buy one of these because you need both of them in order to actually make money, which is pretty obvious. So first off, you need to buy a CEO office. Now if you guys don't already own one, I would suggest buying the cheapest one, the Maze Bank West, for $1 million to save some money. But if you're okay with spending a little bit more, buy the Arcadius Business Center or the Maze Bank Tower instead. If you guys want to, you can renovate your CEO office, but I wouldn't suggest it. Save a little bit of money, and you can do that at any point in time in the future, so just save the money for right now just in case you need it. Next thing, you guys need to buy a warehouse. So make your way inside the CEO office, sit down at the desk with the computer, and click on the special cargo screen. Make sure you don't click vehicle cargo because we're not doing vehicle cargo in this video. Anyways, click on special cargo and buy yourself a warehouse. Now you can have 5 warehouses in total. Now each warehouse has a different amount of storage spaces in it, and of course they're all different prices. The smallest one can store 16 crates, the medium one can store 42, and the largest can store 111. So you guys obviously want to purchase whichever one is right for you. If you're short on money at the start, buy the smallest warehouse and work your way up to some of the bigger ones after, or if you guys are okay with spending a little bit more money, you guys can purchase the medium or large warehouse. The small warehouses won't set you back more than 400k, and the medium ones will set you back between 800k and $1 million, and the large ones will set you back between 1.9 and $3.5 million, which is a lot of money. So like I said, if you don't have money, start with a small one or a medium and work your way up to the larger ones. Now that you guys have your CEO office and warehouse, we've completed stage 1, and we're going to move on to stage 2, which is going to be obtaining your product. By the way, if you guys do need any money in GTA 5, be sure to check out Digazani down below in the description and get 10% off all the cash and rank packages you want by using code Frolics. First thing, you guys can steal 11 different types of supplies, but that doesn't really matter because they're all going to sell for the exact same amount anyways. But you can also get special crates, also known as special or hot crates, every once in a while from your assistant. Now your assistant will either call you, or when you go into your CEO office, you'll just see special crate and you could purchase it. Now some of them are actually going to be fairly expensive to purchase, but the ones that are more expensive will sell for a lot more. For instance, some of the rare crates can sell between $95,000 to $150,000. And they will start at the starting price of around $19,000 up to $30,000 to purchase that one single crate. So just make sure, if you guys are going to steal those crates, make sure that you guys deliver it, or you're going to lose between $19,000 to $30,000 depending on what you guys spent on the crate. When you guys are actually acquiring the products for your warehouse, the best thing that you guys could probably do is go into a private public session. And of course, the only way to do that, or the easiest way to do that at least, is just by clicking find new session over and over and over again until you find a lobby either by yourself or with like 6 people in it. And then nobody will end up trolling you, especially if you get one of those rare crates and somebody comes along and blows you up. You lose a lot of money, not only what you paid for the crate, but what you could have sold it for as well. So I would suggest sourcing all of your goods inside of a private public session. The best way that you guys can actually complete these missions really fast is by using really good vehicles. Now the Buzzard is a great option, same with the Oppressor Mark II. Now let's talk about the Buzzard for a second. Of course, a lot of people already know this, but if you guys didn't already know, being a CEO, you could spawn in certain vehicles next to you, and you could spawn in a Buzzard for $25,000. But if you guys purchase one, you can then spawn in the Buzzard for free. And if you actually add it up, if you were to use the Buzzard, spawning it in from your CEO menu 75 times, that's the exact same amount that it would cost to actually purchase the Buzzard off of Warstock Cash and Carry. So if you guys think you're going to use it more than 75 times, it's a better investment to just purchase the helicopter and then spawn it in for free right next to you every single time. Let's say you guys are doing a crate mission. You go and you source 3 crates. And then you go back, you deliver them to your warehouse, you go back to your CEO office, and there is a timer cooldown for when you can do another mission. Well, there's a few things that you guys can do during this time. Number 1 is start up a CEO or VIP job like Sightseer or Headhunter. They'll pay out a pretty decent amount of money and pretty much exactly what you would spend while you're actually purchasing your crates. So you just make your money back every time, and you're really not losing any money. Or if you guys are okay on money and you have multiple warehouses, there is no dual cooldown time for warehouses. So you guys can go and source crates for one warehouse, go back to your CEO office, source crates for another warehouse. By the time you're done that one, the cooldown will be done on your other warehouse, and you can just keep swapping back and forth, and by the end of it, you could have 2 full warehouses full of crates with tons of money to be made. In terms of actually obtaining the crates, you guys have 3 different options. You can get 1 crate, 2 crates, or 3 crates. If you also notice, there's a huge price difference. Sourcing 1 crate at a time will only cost you $2,000, but sourcing 3 will cost you $18,000. And if you source 3 crates by itself each time, you'd only end up spending $6,000 instead of spending $18,000, which is a pretty significant difference, especially if you're filling up one of the large warehouses with 111 crates. This is why it's actually a little bit better to purchase crates by themselves instead of purchasing 2 at a time or 3 at a time. Let's say that you guys have a medium warehouse, which can store 42 crates. If you were to buy 1 crate at a time, you would spend about $84,000, but you would have to do 42 crate sourcing missions. If you buy 2 crates at a time, you'd spend $168,000, but have to do 21 missions, so it's cut in half. Then if you buy 3 crates at a time, it'll cost you $252,000, and you'd only have to do 14 missions. So it's really up to you what you guys want to do. Do you want to spend the least amount of money and make the most amount of profit, but have to take the most amount of time, or lose a little bit of profit, but do it a lot quicker if you guys do 3 crates at once compared to 1? It's really up to you what you guys want to do, but if you are doing it by yourself and solo, in all honesty, it's probably better to just do 1 crate at a time, unless you guys get lucky when you're doing 3 crates at a time and all 3 crates are in the back of a truck. Most of the time, what'll end up happening is you'll have to get each crate individually, and then you can only pick up 1 crate at a time. So you'd have to pick up 1 crate, go back to your warehouse, deliver it, pick up the other crate, and it'll just take a really long time with travel time. So in all honesty, it's up to you guys what you want to do. Do you want to make the most amount of money, or do you want to do it the fastest possible? Okay, so that's going to wrap up stage 2 of actually acquiring the product. Let's move on to stage 3, which is the final stage, and it's sell time. It's time for you guys to make some money. So when you guys sell your crates from your warehouse, you have 3 options. You can either sell them via air, land, or boat. And all of the vehicles you use can be upgraded in your warehouse for 1 fee. You only have to spend it 1 time and they'll be upgraded forever, which is awesome. Depending on how many crates you sell at once will determine how many vehicles you need to sell the crates. And it's very, very important, especially if you're doing it solo. So if you have 1 to 9 crates that you're going to sell, guaranteed you will only need to use 1 vehicle. And if you guys have 10 to 41 crates that you guys are going to sell, there is a chance you might get 1 vehicle, but it's most likely going to be 2 vehicles. And if you're selling 42 to 111, there's a chance of 2 vehicles, but it's most likely going to be 3. You guys will be able to make a lot more money if you sell your crate orders in bulk. So if you guys wanted to do that, you're probably going to have to use 2 or maybe even 3 vehicles. And you guys are going to want to have a friend or some associates to help you guys out when you're doing this, because then you can get it done a lot faster. Or if you guys really wanted to do it solo, of course you could sell smaller orders. You'll lose a little bit of money, but then you only have 1 vehicle and you guys can do it by yourself every single time. If you guys really only want to use 1 vehicle, you could start a sell mission and sell 10 to 41 crates with any of the vehicle options, either being in the air, on the sea, or on land. And when the mission launches, it's more than 1 vehicle, you guys could just click find new session and try doing it again. The downside to this is you're probably going to lose a few crates. Sometimes it's like 2 or 3 crates at a time, and that's like $30,000 you lost, depending on how many crates you're selling. Of course, if you're selling a smaller amount, you'll lose less money. But if you're selling a bigger amount, each crate actually goes up a lot more. Starting at the base price, each crate is worth like $10,000. But if you have 111 crates, I believe each crate is worth like $22,000 instead of $10,000. So you're either going to lose $30,000 or you could lose upwards of $60,000 for those 3 crates, but then you have a chance of using only 1 vehicle. It is risking a loss of products, so be smart when you guys are doing that. You can also sell large amounts solo if you guys do it properly in a private public session. You will lose that 10% bonus you guys get if there are other MC presidents and CEOs in the lobby, because you guys know you get 10% extra for every MC president or CEO that's in the lobby. So if you guys did want to do that, you technically can. If you were to have 3 vehicles, let's say they were all boats for instance, and each boat had to make 5 deliveries in the sea. Well, you guys could take 1 boat, go and deliver them all as fast as you can. Then right after that, spawn in your buzzard from the CEO options or spawn in your Oppressor Mark II, fly back, go get in the other boat, do the 5 deliveries, and then go back and do the exact same thing again with the final boat until you guys finish. Now there is a pretty big issue with this. There is a time limit, so you guys got to make sure you do it quickly or else you're risking losing a lot of money. If you're really uncomfortable with losing that much, then maybe do it with less crates, so you only have 2 vehicles instead of 3, and then there's a much higher chance you'll be able to complete the mission with time to spare. But I would not suggest doing doing this in a public session with 30 people in it, because if they just see one of the vehicles sitting there, they're going to come over and blow it up and you're going to lose half of your profit. So that's why I would say doing it in a private public session is the best bet, because yeah, you lose that 10% bonus, but then nobody's going to come and kill you and take away half your stock. I would advise for newer players to not do this, because you might think you might be amazing at this game, but trust me, once you guys get it started, you're probably not going to be the absolute best at it. So if you're a newer player, I would start by just selling small amounts at once, getting used to it, and once you're really good at it and you feel confident, then move on to some of the more challenging stuff like selling 111 crates by yourself with 3 different vehicles. It's just going to get really, really hard for you. And if you really want to sell that many crates at once, your best bet would either be to 1, get some friends to help you out, or go into a public session and invite some people to be your associates. Even if they are just random people, it's still better, because then you actually have a chance of completing it, and hopefully they won't just crash your vehicle into the ocean and make you lose everything. Well guys, that pretty much wraps up stage 3 and the entire video as well. You are now ready to become a CEO and start making money from your special cargo warehouse. It's really profitable and you can make millions of dollars from it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you do want to see more or more business guides, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment them down below for whatever videos you guys want me to post, and I will catch you guys in the next video.